And I just wanted to show you, if you have a whiteboard, it will really help you a lot with your workouts. I don't want to actually show my workouts for that long, but if you can do that, it'll be easier for you to follow, and you could just rewrite whatever workout you're doing for the day on the board in bigger writing, and it makes it a lot easier to follow. Okay, so this should be quick. There's not a lot of movements in this workout. You are repeating a lot. So you've got super burpees. That's where you're going down, kicking back, dropping into your push-up, and then jumping in and up at the top. The modification for your super burpees, you can go down, kick back, set your knees down, drop into a push-up, come back to plank, jump in and up, or you can step out. You can do a walkout burpee, drop your knees down, do a push-up, perhaps not as low if that's too difficult, step back up. The ninja version of this is to add a tuck jump at the top. So you still do the push-up at the bottom, jump up, and then add a tuck jump there. Following your super burpees, you're doing push-ups. So always try to do your push-ups on your toes. Someone who's new to push-ups on your toes, it would be something like that. Might not be as low as a ninja push-up, but start there, start to build your core strength, and then you can work your way to getting lower. If it's impossible to do on your toes, you're going to drop down and do modified push-ups on your knees. Make sure your hips are level, no butts up in the air. And then ninja push-up just means that you're going to work on getting lower in your push-ups and then trying to go faster with them. All right, weighted jump squats. Regular version of weighted jump squats. You're holding 2 bells at your sides. Feet are about shoulder width apart on these. You're squatting so that your hips are just as low as your knees, jumping and landing right back into the squat. So there's no stop in the middle. It's not jump, stop, squat. It's continuous. Modifications would be doing body weight jump squats, or if you're unable to jump, you can do weighted squats without the jump, or you can do body weight squats without the weight. Ninja version would just be add some more weight, so you're going heavier with your jump squats, or move faster with them. All right, bent over rows. Grabbing 2 bells, you want to engage your core first. Key to these, stick your butt back so you're not rounding anywhere throughout your spine. Stick your butt back, bend your knees, push back through your hips. Shoulders are always above your hips, not lower. Bring your back as close to the parallel to the ground as possible, and then elbows to the ceiling. And you're squeezing your shoulder blades together doing this movement, and your palms stay facing your body. Your elbows stay very close to your ribs, skimming your ribs here, and you're focusing on these muscles there, trying to squeeze as if you're trying to touch them together. That'll work your middle back muscles. All right, then you have kettlebell swings. You all know these by now. Feet are wider than hip width apart. Squat down, push it back, and then use your hips to lift it up to chest level. Arms are relaxed. Just let it fall, and you're using your glutes to lift it up. I gave you more info on that move on our page, but you can message me if you need more tips on that. All right, so rows, heavy swings, shoulder presses. So these are kettlebell presses. From rack position, you're here, you're not using your legs, it's just what I call a strict press. Straight up to lockout position and back down to rack position. And the way that this one's being modified or made a ninja movement is based on the weight that you're working with. Following those, you have weighted split jumps. So you're going to hold 2 kettlebells, 1 in each hand. You're in a low lunge position, and you're going to jump and alternate. So it's not like the body weight where you're able to use your arms to help out. It's going to load the legs a lot more. The modification, of course, is to do the body weight split jumps. Or if you can't jump, you're going to be doing weighted, whoops, losing my balance. You're doing weighted lunges, or you can set your belts down and go to body weight lunges. To make it tougher, either increase your weight or increase your speed. As you noticed, I was a little wobbly for a second there. It takes a lot of stability, so pay attention to your core and keep that front heel grounded. Don't ever lift it up. All right, after your split jumps, bicep curls would be the next move you need to know. So you're holding your kettlebell by the handle, nice and loose and relaxed. You're going to curl all the way up to your shoulders, all the way down. So you're working the whole length of your biceps. You're not just doing this. Okay, all the way down, all the way up. Follow that with double bell swings. These are where your feet are nice and close together. They're under your hips or even closer. And quarter squat, thrust, palms stay facing the body. All right, overhead tricep extensions. You're going to grab one kettlebell, hold it by the sides of the handle like this. Gotta keep. All right, arms are up. You're going to drop it all the way down so that the bell is your upper back or neck, and then fully extending at the top. So this is going to work these muscles here. And then the last movement in this workout is a push press. So these bells should be heavier than what you are doing in your kettlebell presses. Kettlebell press, once again, is this move. So you want a weight that you can't press. You want something you need a little help from your legs. You're going to bend and then push through and then lower. Bend, push through and lower. So to make this tougher, you can, or easier, you can change the weight, or you can try jerks, which are the ones where you're going to bend the knees once, land under, and stand up again. It takes a lot more coordination, but if you have the experience in that movement, you can always do jerks where the push presses are. All right?